Today we're making Ambot Tik. This famous tangy spicy curry is loaded with flavor and is traditionally made with seafood. Hi, you're watching Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button. And while you're there, if you hit on that bell icon, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. This Ambot Tik is super easy to make, perfect for a quick everyday meal, and is best enjoyed with a bowl of steaming hot rice. Now, let's get started. Today we're going to be making Ambot Tik with shrimp, and we're going in with 1 pound of shrimp. You could also use shark fish or any fish that you enjoy. Okay, let's start by first salting the shrimp. We're going to go in with 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We're going to give it a mix and now keep it aside so that the salt gets a chance to flavor the shrimp. To a heaped tablespoon of tamarind, which is approximately about 15 grams, we're going to add 1/4 cup of hot water. This hot water is going to help to soften the tamarind and make it easier for us to extract the pulp. While our tamarind is soaking and our shrimps are getting flavored with the salt, let's quickly put together our curry paste. For that typical spicy flavor of this curry, we're going to go in with 8 Kashmiri chilies. We're going to de-seed 3 of them, and we're going to use them just for the color, and we're going to keep 5 of them with their seeds in. Kashmiri chilies give a ton of color and flavor to this curry. And now these remaining 5, we're going to go in with the seeds. And to the chilies, we're going to add 4 cloves, 8 peppercorns, a 1/2 inch stick of cinnamon, but because this is flat, I've taken 1 inch, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, and 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder. I always like to grind the dry ingredients first because I find it helps to give a smooth curry paste. And that's what I'm talking about. And now we're going to transform our curry powder into a paste. And for some earthy flavors, we're going to go in with 5 garlic cloves. But since 2 of these are quite large, I'm going to go in with just 3. We're going to add the garlic to the jar. And to that, we're going to add about a 3/4 inch to 1 inch piece of ginger. Let's coarsely chop the ginger too and add it to the jar. The tamarind has soaked well. I'm just going to press it between my fingers to extract that pulpy juice, and we're going to add it to the jar. And for that little extra tang, we're going to go in with 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Now let's give this a blend and bring our curry paste together. And that's what we're talking about. To a heated pot, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of oil. And into that, we're going to toss 1 finely diced red onion, which is approximately 1 cup. On a medium heat, we're going to saute the onions till they turn translucent. The onions have turned translucent with a lovely hint of golden, and now it's time to introduce the curry paste. I'm going to add that in. We're going to saute the curry paste along with the onions so that all the flavors get a chance to develop and the curry paste loses its raw flavor. I've swirled about 1/4 cup of water in the jar of the mixer and the bowl so that we pick up all that leftover curry paste. And now we're going to add it to the pot. And to make our curry, we're going to add another 1.5 cup of water to the pot. We're going to give it a mix and let it all combine to make a smooth curry. We're going to season our curry with about 1/2 teaspoon of salt and about 3 teaspoons of sugar. Salt and sugar can always be added as per taste. We're going to give this a stir and allow the curry to simmer on a medium heat for about 5 to 10 minutes so that the flavors get a chance to mingle together. Occasionally, we're going to give it a stir. Now we're going to toss in the shrimp which have been salting. And this is going to flavor the curry really well. And for that authentic flavor, we're going to add 4 kokum rinds. I'm going to give this a stir and make sure the curry coats all the shrimp well. We're going to allow this to continue simmering on a medium heat till the shrimps get cooked. Now that the shrimp are almost cooked, we're going to add in 2 slit green chilies. And now we're going to give it one final stir. We're going to leave it on for just about a minute more because we don't want to overcook the shrimp. Oh my goodness, look at that. We're going to add some steaming hot rice to a plate and we're going to top it with some luscious Ambot Tik curry and 2 shrimps. And now it's time to give the Ambot Tik a taste. Wow, it's looking so yum. To take the shrimp and some rice and oh my gosh. Wow, this Ambot Tik, it's spicy, it's tangy, it's just perfect. And if you want to enjoy this as much as I do, head on to my website, platingitwithwendy.com, where you'll find the full written recipe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.